Hello and welcome to Pop Puzzle Trivia. I am your host and sound specialist, James Lampkin. We'll be testing your knowledge of popular music across 3 rounds and 15 questions or clues. Pop Puzzle Music Trivia is a portable quiz show that you can take and play however and wherever you like. Our 3 rounds today will be number 1 hits, the Hall of Fame, and Naughty's Chorus Challenge. For those keeping score, the maximum number of points available in this episode is 20. Remember to follow us on Instagram at Pop Puzzle Trivia for extra content and games. I love to see everyone who plays from all over the globe, and today we're giving our shout out to our players listening in Canberra, Australia. Thank you for tuning in. Also, feel free to repeat any questions if you need to give yourself more time to think. As per usual, we go through all the answers at the end of the episode. Now get ready and good luck.
Round 1.
In round 1 today, we're only talking about the biggest hits, the songs that got to the summit and were declared the number 1 song of the week. We have 5 questions for you, all about number 1 hits from the last 60 years. There is 1 point for each correct answer. Let's get to it. Question 1. American singer Pink hit number 1 in 2010 with which song? That is also something you might do when you make a toast. Question 2. Blondie spent many weeks at number 1 in 1980 with which telephonic hit song? Question 3. Which feline song by Harry Chapin was a number 1 hit in 1974 and later became a hit again in the 1990s when it was covered? Question 4. Right Said Fred weren't feeling very modest when they reached number 1 with which self-assured dance track in 1992? Question 5. Justin Bieber hit number 1 with which fruity song in 2021 that features Daniel Caesar and Giveon? That's it for round 1.
Round 2.
Round 2 today is the Hall of Fame. After 25 years in the industry, music stars can be considered for immortalization in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. In this round, you're about to receive 5 clues about music stars who have been honored as part of the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, with 1 point for each one that you can correctly identify. Here we go. Question 6. This soul singer, known for tracks like Ain't No Mountain High Enough and Sexual Healing, was inducted in 1986, 2 years after his death. Question 7. Despite the Beatles being inducted as a group in 1988, this man was the last member of the group to be inducted as a solo artist, having made the Hall of Fame in 2015. Question 8. Led by the singer Chrissie Hynde, this band, known for hits like Brass in Pocket and I'll Stand By You, was inducted in 2005. Question 9. This English singer, known as much for his eccentric sunglasses and piano work as his hit songs, was inducted into the Hall of Fame in 1994. Question 10. Led by the singer Frankie Valli, this band of the 60s, who were the subject of the musical Jersey Boys, were inducted into the Hall of Fame in 1990. That's it for round 2. Get ready for the final round.
Round 3.
Round 3 today is 2000's Chorus Challenge. You're about to hear the chorus lyrics to some major hits from the noughties, but the catch is they're being read aloud in a different voice than normal. There are 2 points up for grabs here, one for identifying a correct song title and one for a correct artist. Now, let's take a listen to those noughties hits. Question 11.
Stop calling. Stop calling. I don't want to think anymore. I got my head and my heart on the dance floor.
Question 12.
I'll spread my wings and I'll learn how to fly. I'll do what it takes till I touch the sky. And I'll make a wish, take a chance, make a change.
Question 13.
Lost and insecure, you found me. You found me, lying on the floor, surrounded. Why'd you have to wait?
Question 14.
A moment, a love, a dream, a loud, a kiss, a cry, our rights, our wrongs.
Question 15.
Standing in line to see the show tonight, and there's a light on, heavy glow. By the way, I tried to say I'd be there.
That is all of our rounds done. We are going to be right back after just a little bit of a break to reveal all the answers. Welcome back. It's time to see if you're going to leave here a champion as we kick off with our number 1 hits. Question 1. Raise Your Glass by Pink was a number 1 hit in 2010. Question 2. Call Me by Blondie. It spent 6 weeks at number 1 in the USA. Question 3. Cats in the Cradle was a 1974 number 1 hit. Question 4. I'm Too Sexy hit number 1 in 1992 for Right Said Fred. Question 5. Peaches was a number 1 hit for Justin Bieber in 2021. Continuing on to round 2, the Hall of Fame. 5 clues about 5 stars who have been immortalized in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. These are the correct answers. Question 6. Marvin Gaye was inducted in 1986, 2 years following his death. Question 7. Ringo Starr was inducted in 2015. For the record, John was inducted in 94, Paul in 1999, and George in 2004. Question 8. The Pretenders were the band inducted in 2005. Question 9. Elton John was the eccentric singer inducted in 1994. And question 10, the Four Seasons were the focus of Jersey Boys and inducted in 1990. For our final round today, you heard the chorus lyrics to some major hits from the 2000s. Remember, you can nab 2 points here, 1 for a correct song title and 1 for a correct artist. The songs you were hearing were question 11, that was Telephone by Lady Gaga and Beyonce. Question 12, Breakaway by Kelly Clarkson. Question 13, You Found Me by The Fray. Question 14 was Sweet Disposition by The Temper Trap. And finally, question 15, By the Way by Red Hot Chili Peppers. How did you score today? Remember, the maximum amount of points available in this episode was 20. We hope you enjoyed this episode of Pop Puzzle Trivia. If you did, please be sure to subscribe or follow the pod. If you're listening on Spotify, you can leave a comment or vote in today's episode poll. Our poll question is, what is your favorite Blondie song? Get voting. You can also follow the show on Instagram at Pop Puzzle Trivia, where we play extra content like Guess the Songs and Flashback Number Ones. You can support the show by leaving a fantastic review on Spotify, Apple Pods, or wherever you are listening to podcasts. It helps others to discover and enjoy these episodes as well. This episode was written, produced, and edited by James Lampkin. That is me. We hope to see you again soon for another round of trivia.